So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too
He leaps for it! Oh, crossbar! Now there's a fine ball. So what can they make of this? And he cuts out the supply. Kante does really well to win the ball there. Tries to pass it through.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
Looking to pass down. Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That has ended up in no man's land. And he was quick to react. Nesta. Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here. One each for now. And here's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Delivered long shot, surely! They've scored! And we have liftoff! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come. Big chance! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Fermin cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Rijkaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Birmingham Legion have scored two quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Platini unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Lopez. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Tries to play it through. Oh, Red, nice interception. Approaching the half-hour mark. Conte. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Fermin. And here's the chance to counter. The most accurate pass. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And here's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Neymar. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Knocks it into space. He's picked his way through. Crosses it in. Cleared away. And the pass is intercepted. Fermin. Look at the space here. It's Neymar! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Aims beyond the defence. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Birmingham clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Tonali can so cleverly bypass the press. Bale.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Now it's Platini! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oof, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Birmingham clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Birmingham Legion looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. Gets us going once more. Xavi Alonso. No way through there. And it's Michel Platini. Bale. And this is... Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Birmingham Legion find a position of real strength now. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And they are prompt with their pressing. Fermin. And the counter is on. Nicely weighted ball. Lopez. He's found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Mbappe. Palmeiras needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Good pressure, determined, intense.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Neatly clipped into space. And it's been hooked away. Now it's Platini, looking for the run. 60 minutes played. Can he get on the end of this? Bale. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fermin. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Good running, strong and purposeful. Passes short and sharp. Vermin. He's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe is onto this. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's fabulous. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Olise. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Tonali. That's Rijkaard. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Couldn't squeeze it through. Mbappe. That's a nicely shaped ball. That's the keeper's ball.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Nicely aimed pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And no, that was never going to make it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Palmeiras have reclaimed it. Now it's Bale. Short changes him with that pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Opts for safety. Can he get it through? And this is Bale. Decent chance! And that's a sharp finish. How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And it's gone back to the keeper. Keeper's got good distance on that. Rijkaard. Can they get him away? No, not quite on the same wavelength. So that's it, it is all over. Birmingham Legion, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Bale doing what he does best, just running the show. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Conte. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe! Neymar, pressing high and with purpose. Messi. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And this is Bale. Davids. Now it's Neymar. He's found a way through.
Oh, really well played.
Neymar. Oh, this is a very good run. Oh, well played. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Conte. Davids. Now it's Hullet. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Davids. Neymar. And Hullet! Goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Shot at goal! Neymar. Nice looking ball. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bale. Vieira can clear it away. And here's Platini. And he was alert to it. Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Distributed tidily. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bale.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Couldn't squeeze it through. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vieira. Messi. And it's Bale. Bale running with the ball. Good take, and is he in? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. A probing pass.
Birmingham truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Baresi. Looking for the run. Oh, well measured. Now there's a fine Platini! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Hullet. Neymar. Vieira. Tries to pass it through. Platini. Tonali. Pass is coming off in quick succession. Real chance! Crossbar comes to the rescue and claimed it back swiftly. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Birmingham Legion come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're underway for the second half.
Birmingham really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Saliba. To Maldini. Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. In with the challenge. And it's Bale. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Birmingham Legion still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Conte. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Mbappe, it's Bale! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Birmingham Legion with the corner, they're first. Platini goes short. And here's Platini. Birmingham Legion can try it again now. Corner number 2 then.
Cambio.
And it's been taken short. very nicely done.
Birmingham really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? This look... Rizal! Oh, good finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Birmingham Legion restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Quality ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Birmingham Legion perhaps contemplating their next change here. Neymar, he's found a way through. Neymar! And that's a real chance missed.
Neymar has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Número 26. Número 17. Entran número 25. Número 22. Número 4. Número 20. Se va a realizar un cambio.
And it's hoisted clear.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And this is Messi. He has found the way through. Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! And again they hit the front. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Pass is just off target.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Villa.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's being shifted off it. Messi. And it's Messi. Nesta gets over and intercepts. Now it's Villa. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Saliba defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. He is through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
We are into overtime. Oh, what a ball! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
Yeah, this could well be defined.
Rizal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Baresi gets it clear. That's really well cleared. Birmingham Legion have reclaimed. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Birmingham Legion perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Some really good ball movement. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the finish! It's run loose. It's fallen kindly here. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. This looks promising. Now it's Bale. Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That is good strength. And that's aimed into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. And he's being shifted off it. Now who's going to be first to this? He's having a pop! Basho! Oh my word, that's fabulous! A finish of true class! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go in better, possibly.
Probing pass, and that is a little undercooked. And it's Zanetti. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Roberto Baggio! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Towering header! Harmlessly behind. Batistuta, Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Vermeer. And this is Bale, and he is deftly away. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Now the party, big chance! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Vermeer, renowned for his long-range shooting. Batistuta, and he has been fouled there. Great chance here from position A1.
Well, I think the technical challenge is doable. This could depend on the amount of power.
Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball. And
oh, he's on his own! And a chance! It's in! Into the lead once more! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well-timed, excellent interception. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's in a good position. And the shot! That is special! Gareth Bale! A finish right from the top draw. And they're threatening to fly away here. And a trademark move ends with the... that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Bale! Oh, super goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are purring, truly purring. That was beautiful, something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Tonali, just past the 40th minute mark. It's a searching pass. Great chance! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Tonali conjures time and space where few can.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
The pass is intercepted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Van der Ven gets a foot in here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Baggio. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
And a quick reminder
It's
today
hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long, it's anyone's guess. So right back into the action. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe.
That's good play from him.
And here's Bale. Oh, cracking ball. He has found the way through. He's having a shot! Great football, shot and save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Out for a throw. Baresi. Fermin. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard. And here's Bale. And he plays one through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Odo. Fermin. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bale being watched hawkishly here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nicely weighted ball. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Not the most accurate pass. It's a good spell of possession. Can he finish? Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! He's got himself an absolute peach. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here.
Shot a goal! Rijkaard. And Fermin.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Fermin. Nice control. Tonali did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Aimed beyond the defence, and he's certainly onside. Tries a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Birmingham Legion are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Oh, easy pickings there. Fermin, this is promising. Now, can they get him away? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball shoots! Gareth glittering Bale! About as smooth as it gets. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Bale.
Decent chance! That is special! Gareth Bale! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Looking for the run. A lot.
Oh, shooting chance!
And a neat finish.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quick. Bale! Just 5 minutes remaining now. And here's Bale. That's good play.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he shoots! And he hits the net! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And this is Batistuta.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well seen, saw that coming. He's trying his best to keep it in play here.
Has been indicated.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time.
Looking to play him in.
Rijkaard. And it's Tonali. Bale. Rijkaard. Gets a good foot in there. He's a sharp little ball here.
Oh, good effort! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Cannavaro.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
Birmingham Legion,
Just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now.
Just a quick
Bale,
announcement. It is
totally
now time
unstoppable
for our
today.
special lottery.
Everything he
Please
touched
grab
turned to
the tickets
goals.
you were given when you were walking through the gates.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Birmingham definitely impressing me here.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
everybody,
The
and
game yet to
welcome to
kick off.
today's match.
The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball. But he's also a very neat dribbler, so not the type to stay put. And I'm sure we'll see a lot of that today.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And that could set him on his way. Foot in. Tonali. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. Has a look and plays it forward. Knocks it into space. Tonali. And it's Xabi Alonso. Bale. Now this could be a chance. He's a sharp little ball here. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And here's Platini. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Avellaneda are looking to go forward now. And here's Platini. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Messi. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mbappe. And they're back on the ball again. And here's Mbappe. Oh, there's a probing ball. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Still goalless at the moment. And here's Platini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Luis Suarez. Now it's Luis Suarez. Avellaneda are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers. And the shot! Off the post! Nesta clears without hesitation. Avellaneda ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Bale. Bellingham. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's cut it out. He's shifting through the gears, and the finish! And one more try! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Birmingham certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Mbappe. And he's got away from it. It's Bale! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Platini! There it is! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Birmingham Legion are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. Birmingham have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Birmingham Legion have reclaimed it. Now it's Luis Suarez. Birmingham Legion leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score.
1 minute added time.
And that has put paid to that. And that brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Birmingham Legion go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Immediately.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Birmingham Legion just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. And we get things going again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's in a good position here. Messi. Defending was strong and firm. And here's Platini. Vieira. Messi is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And he's really put himself on the line here. So, third corner of the game. Platini plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Bale. Mbappe is onto this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Can he get it through?
Birmingham are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
And it's made its way to him. And he's managed to get real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Platini goes short. Shapes to shoot! And he's stuck it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Mbappe.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Birmingham Legion are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now it tries a shot! Now who's going to be first to this? Khan. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's very neat. Birmingham Legion are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Avellaneda appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Villa. Bellingham. Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Tonali. Now, can they get him away? That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Bellingham. And it's Tonali. Rummenigge. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rizal. Bale. Can he finish? Yes! It's all becoming so easy. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his... and that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. De Gea, this guy undoubtedly the centre of attention here for more reasons than just one. This is his 300th game.
Well, Peter, it's remarkable considering I still remember covering his first game, with you in fact. He really has come an awful long way, hasn't he? Well played and well cleared.
Bale proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lampard. Van der Ven. And it's Conte. And here's Platini. Tries to play it through. And this is Bale. Real chance here. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bale is offering a wry smile there.
Birmingham Legion with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Platini. Platini! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
No, that's been intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. And he welcomes it in. Shoots! There it is! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
Aruca are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe is fouled.
Birmingham are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Chips it through. Tonali plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Threads one in, and this is Pele! Conte.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Great ball if he can get there, and he's in on goal. It's Bale! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
This their second corner of the game. Platini plays it short. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Platini! Same again, same outcome. So, third corner of the game. Platini goes short. That's tidy. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Pele, and he's managed to get free.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Platini. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Platini. Platini proves just a little bit too strong. So their fourth corner of the game. Ball's gone out of play. Platini. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a pretty loose pass. Vieira nicked it back promptly.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Looking for options for movement. Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's Pele. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Birmingham Legion come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Bale. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Now it's Pele, and he was quick to react. Conte, there he goes, motoring forward. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. So much time and space here. That is great defending, so alert. And here's Platt, and the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Platini really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he shoots! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is very well defended. Birmingham Legion still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Bale looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
He's in a great position here. Oh, what has happened here? And a chance! Well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have movement on both benches. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with.
And the hit! Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish of true class! And they've got their lead back.
Messi really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Aruka with the lead. And this is Pele. He has found the way through. That has ended up in no man's land. Aims beyond the defence. Takes a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Brilliantly cut out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Aroca clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Tonali, Birmingham Legion are looking to break at pace. Oh, that's delightful. Chance for a shot! Nesta with the clearance. Now it's Villa. Real chance! Davids gets it clear. Flashes it. Getting up there! Oh, it's hit the post!
Birmingham really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Vai-se proceder uma substituição.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Just eases him off the ball. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Villa. Now it's Villa. Bergomi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending.
Birmingham really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, he's burst Bale! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Oh, what a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
Maldini. For Nesta. Vieira.
Birmingham have certainly approached the game in the right way and relentlessly pursuing their equaliser. They've come close on several occasions now, and they may well get it by the time the final whistle goes.
Vieira. Birmingham Legion now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Picked out brilliantly, he's picked his way through. Goes for a shot! And that's a good finish. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Aruca have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Foram indicados 4
Saliba
minutos
cuts
de
out the
compensação.
pass. Davids.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ball played for Nesta. He's through here. Pass somewhat off target. And that will be it. Birmingham Legion were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
What's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Bale really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe. Nicely spread. Quick look, thought about cutting inside.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Good take, and is he in? Oh, good read.
That was well played.
He's had a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Plays it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
No, didn't quite have the weight on it.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Still goalless. And here's Bale. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Hullet. Now, can they get him away? Can he finish? Lampard with a beautifully timed run.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really got away with one there.
Bale! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
It's Bale! And it's a goal! And we have liftoff! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Birmingham Legion have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Mbappe. Zanetti. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Lampard. Now it's Messi. Defending was strong and firm. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Big chance! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Birmingham are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bounce of passing here, really easy on the eye.
1 minute added time.
Mbappe. Well, that pass isn't the best. Beckenbauer. And it's Bale. He is through here, showing good feet. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Looking to widen the gap even. Bale!
And that is all they have time for. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Birmingham Legion marching seemingly on towards victory, 3-0 at the break. So we're underway for the second half. And that has put paid to that. Hullet. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Mbappe. He might be in here. Great ball, and he's in here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Mbappe, and he's quick to snatch it back. This is a promising build-up. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Hullet. Lampard! And there's a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Borussia Dortmund made... And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution on the field.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Platini.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Coming on the field, number 9, Vieri. Number 16, Fermin. Number 13, Williams Talibin.
Oh, that's well spotted. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
It's Vieri! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he's missed a very good chance there. He might have got a little too much on that.
No, that was never going to make it. Birmingham Legion perhaps contemplating their next change here. Saliba gets over and intercepts. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fermin. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Bale. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Bale. Bale! Oh, what has happened here? Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Lopez. Lampard. Beckenbauer. And here's Bale. He's got away. Bale! And the shot!
Vieri really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. They've played it short. Cross goes in there. Messi. That is ended up in no man's land. He's having a pop! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Birmingham really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Nicely aimed pass. Vieri, it's Vieri! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Vieri is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
It's their second corner of the game. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. And this is Neymar. He's picked his way through. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Bale. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Bale. And he's being shifted off it. Pass somewhat off target. Beckenbauer. Bale. Oh, good-looking ball. And this is Hullet. Now it's Messi. That's a lovely, neat pass. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Always goal side. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Hullet. And it's Lopez. And that's going wide left. And this is Hullet. There's the shot! And it's come back out to him. And that's a good finish. And what a climax we have here! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Borussia Dortmund give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some...
Tries a shot! Mateus. Now it's Neymar. It's a pretty loose pass. 4 added minutes on the board. Fermin is onto this. Oh, shooting chance! Messi. And time is up. Birmingham Legion proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. There's the whistle, and here we go. Milan have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack.
Tries a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Birmingham Legion with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. And here's Platini. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Milan are looking to go forward now. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Succumbs to the pressure. Great vision. He's found a way through. Van der Ven did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Passing nice and neat. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Mbappe! It's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And this is Ibrahimovic. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
That's good play from him.
And he's got the beating of his man. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nesta cuts it out. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Platini. Bale. Big chance! Oh, they could be caught out here. Shot a goal!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Milan are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Cafu. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And that has put paid to that. And it's made it. He's having a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And yes, it's him again. Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now.
And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And here's Platini. Oh, that's neat. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, Red, nice interception. And here's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well played, that has snuffed out the day. And he shoots! And it's there! They are purring, truly purring.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball...
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Signore e signori, vi chiediamo cortesemente di rimanere seduti durante lo svolgimento della partita. Grazie.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. In any game at any time, he is as influential as they come.
Yeah, and he'll be right in the thick of it in the middle of the park, combining the roles of number 10, central midfielder, defensive midfielder. Sometimes he's even sweeper, so watch out for those late attacking runs from deep. And don't be surprised if he gets himself on the score sheet too.
Matthäus.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Vieri. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Bale. Bale! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's quick to snatch it back. Rijkaard. And he's being shifted off it. Now,
Can they get him away?
knocks it into space. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ernest, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And here's Mbappe, and he's lost his man here. Mbappe! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Birmingham Legion are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Mbappe! Mateus. Davids.
And here's the chance to counter. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
And he's picked out the run. Getting up there!
And there's a goal! Back to within one! Interesting!
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Portugal cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And that's the keeper's ball. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Ernest. Now it's Vieri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Michel Platini.
Oh, nice one too, very nice.
Ernest. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Hazard. Van der Ven gets over and intercepts. And here's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Birmingham Legion looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Portugal have got it back and they'll have another go. Davids. Now it's Vieri. Portugal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Mateus. Hazard. Portugal do have a chance to counter here. Vieri. Tonali. And it's been played through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Gullit is flagged offside. Well, they've got it again. And we've reached half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Birmingham Legion leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. We're already back up and running after half-time. He's picked his way through. He's being urged to shoot. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got 2 strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Beckenbauer. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Platini. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Bale. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. That has not gone well. And here's Platini. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ernest, and it's made its way to him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Costa Curta. Davids. He shifted it to the flank. Looking for the far... Terrific effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Time then for the first substitution of the game. Now it's Villa. It's a pretty loose pass. Cannavaro. That's really well manoeuvred.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Villa. He's a sharp little ball here. Ernest, given the lift of his goal. Now it's Aubameyang. It's a really well-measured ball. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, easy pickings there. Dixon. Nesta. The pass has gone astray. Now it's Hazard. And that interception was most... Header! He will be livid with himself.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Bale, he's through on goal here. And he's gone looking for safety.
Birmingham really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Villa. That's good running with the ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Mateus. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Zanetti. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. What's a cute ball. Now it's Aubameyang. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Hernes. Now it's Hazard. And he's got away from him. Oh, he's chipped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. Birmingham Legion present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Can he? Will he? And they've turned it round. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 18.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Distributed tidily. Bale. Hazard. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, that looks a decent ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Lopez. Good ball, good take. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, that's fabulous. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that will be the final act. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle.
Gigi Buffon, pretty much peerless in every way, Peter.
Tough to disagree with that. Rarely has a keeper surely commanded quite so much respect.
And from both his own team and the opposition, I would have loved to play with someone like this behind me. Time and time again, he's shown he's just the best at organising the defence. What a communicator.
That is good alertness. Mbappe. Oh, well measured. Gabriel gets it clear. And here's Mbappe. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Oh, this looks sharp. No, it's come to nothing. Marcelo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he cuts out the supply. Tries to pass it through. Messi. Now he's running away. Messi! It's anyone's ball now. And that was very necessary. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bale. He's had a shot! Birmingham Legion are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Rodri is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than... He's having a shot! And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's had it nicked away. Nice bit of trickery. He's beaten Mbappe! So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Picks out decent chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Could be danger here! It's not an especially good pass, that. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Rafael Varane. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That'll be a throw. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Chance! That's a fair try, but just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter, certainly the way he's been playing.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rijkaard. Bale. Great ball, and he shoots! Has another go! And it's there! They are purring, truly purring. Bale at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the goal would be.
Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
And the shot! It's a loose ball. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Birmingham Legion really could have done without this. A big, deep breath. And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. It's Bale! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that's well spotted. And here's Platini, looking to play him in. Threads one in. Not the most convincing of passes. Now, who's going to be first to this?
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And that is not getting there. Musiala! Musiala! And he hits the net! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Birmingham really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Arsenal may be down, but not out just yet. And that signals the end of the first period.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Birmingham Legion are up by 2 in this truly end-to-end contest. What will the second half bring us? And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Oh, super ball! It's Bale! No way through. And it's Tonali. And here's Bale. He's got away. Can he finish? Goal! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Birmingham Legion visibly comfortable, now up by 3. And here's Bale, and he is deftly away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Platini. He's found a way through. And the shot! And it's in! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Birmingham Legion are having a ball here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And that's definitely not his best. Platini can so cleverly bypass the press. Mbappe, now it's Bale. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Marcelo, and here's Musiala, played out to the left flank, driven in. And he's there to clear it.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Nicely aimed pass. Birmingham Legion are looking to go forward now. Conte, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard. Now it's Platini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And here's Platini. And he's in on Mbappe! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Conte, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Didn't quite work for him. Rijkaard bops him off it and wins back the ball. Dixon knocks it into space, and he welcomes it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been won straight back. Looking for options for movement. It's a searching pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Costa Curta does well to get it back. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Bale. Oh, super find. De Gea gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's Bale! Well taken goal. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 86
Another one. This must be his personal high.
Substitution in progress.
Birmingham Legion are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Messi gets across and deals with it. Messi. That's a sharp pass. And here's Dembele. Costa Curta makes the interception. Now this could be a chance. Tonali.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Bale. Driving on and making... Bale! And with that, the end. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Bale, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals.
That memorabilia from today's match
So
is
Jim,
now
how do
on
you
sale
reflect
in the
on what we've
stadium.
seen?
Birmingham definitely impressing me here.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
So it's away we go then.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
That has ended up in no man's land. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And no, that was never going to make it. Aimed beyond the defence. Bale proves just a little bit too strong. Van der Ven did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Doué. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that's nice. It's Bale! It's a loose ball. Doué. So, what can they make of this? He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Fermin! Brilliant from Lopez! He's got himself an absolute peach. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe, looking to play him in. And the finish! It's hit the upright. Adams gets it clear. Tries to pass it through. Great ball if he can get there. And he's managed to get free. That's put paid to the danger. Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Doué. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. And it's made its way to him.
Birmingham are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That's the keeper's ball. Nesta spots it and intercepts. Platini. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's heaved it away. Birmingham Legion disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Tonali can so cleverly bypass the press. 30 minutes gone. Can he get it through? No, that's been intercepted. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. And the ball is out of play. Rijkaard. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's got the beating of his man. Goes for a shot! And a neat finish! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Borussia Dortmund are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. It'll be a throw-in. Mbappe. Ball played for Conte. He's had it taken off him. Doué. Rijkaard makes the interception. And this is Bale. Vieira. Vermin. He's a sharp little ball here. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Added time.
Deftly away. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that brings the first half to a close. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Down to business again.
Coming on to replace him.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And it's Bale. Birmingham Legion do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
That's going across goal. He'll try from distance. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the pass is intercepted. Zanetti. Rijkaard. Nicely shaped ball. This is a promising build-up. Platini, and the shot! He's got a goal! It is an explosive start to the second half. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Just one in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Now it's Bale. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Costa Curta with a definite foul there. Bale. He is just caressing the ball. He's rising! He will be livid with himself.
Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Doué has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Lopez with the cross. Birmingham Legion are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, super find. He's picked his way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Van de Ven. Number 8. Conte. Number 18. Tonali. Coming on the field. Number 19. David Villa. Number 13. Williams Saliba. Number 5.
Rising over the bar.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Substitutions taking place.
Girassi. Fermin. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Casemiro. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Vieri. He's on it, can he get away?
Birmingham really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more. Shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And here's Gnabry. And he just... Oh, good effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
"75 minutes played. Zanetti. Rizal. And he lines up a cross. Defending of the desperate variety.
Borussia Dortmund surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Shifted it to the flank. Gnabry making good progress. He's in a great position here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Baresi is there, and he can get that clear. That's a throw. Here comes the cross. Punched away.
Birmingham really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And here's Bale. And here's Vieri. It's Vieri! So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Rizal.
There will be
Good play on the left-hand side here. Hangs one in. Oh, great leap! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Desperate defending required here. And that has been cleared. Baresi does well to get it back. Looking for the far post. And that has been knocked clear. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Bale. And that will be the final act. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Vieri, voted man of the match. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Oh, he's bustling through. Chance! He's scored! And there is your opener.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Goes for a shot! It's hit the upright. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Birmingham Legion with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Platini. Shoots! Birmingham Legion restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this...
Neymar! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Neymar has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Michel Platini. Out of play for a throw. And reclaimed it in a trice. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival, Tonali. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a searching pass. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Fiore. Now it's Neymar. Is there any support? He might not need it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Neymar. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? And he thumps it clear. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's Bale! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Mbappe goes short. Birmingham Legion with another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Bale with the short one. And it's Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him...
Platini! And here's Mbappe. And here's Platini. And it's Conte. Clipped into space. Can he finish? Well taken goal. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Birmingham Legion leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Birmingham Legion have the chance to go the other way. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And a chance! And that's a sharp finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Birmingham Legion now in a position far more desirable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Aubameyang. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Mbappe. That's a little off target. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Aubameyang. And here's Mbappe. And here's Bale. Nakata. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And he's intervened well there.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Rijkaard. Now it's Platini! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Has a look and plays it forward. And the through ball. He's got away. And the referee has blown for half-time.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
I'm afraid to tell
Birmingham
you,
Legion leading by 3, and normally that would do, and some. But this feels like no ordinary game. So, into the second half. Aubameyang. Aubameyang unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Aubameyang. Nesta spots it and intercepts. Nakata.
That's good play from him.
Throw in. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, well played. Tonali. Zanetti. Platini. Oh, that's neat. Caceres defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Platini. Now it's Aubameyang. Oh, well measured, and he was quick to react.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Birmingham clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's got the beating of his man. It's Bale! Oh, that's fabulous! A finish of true class! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Birmingham Legion are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's a dangerous ball.
Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty.
So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Bale.
David De Gea to save this spot kick and his team.
Vieri. Substitution.
Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Dani Olmo. Totti. And the shot! It's loose and... Oh, he's been caught napping. The cutback. Tonali cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Totti. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Costa Curta trying to keep this in.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Now it's Vieri. And it's Michel Platini. Well-timed, excellent interception. Platini is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tonali, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Birmingham Legion perhaps contemplating their next change here. Into the last quarter of an hour. And it's Tonali. All perfectly measured that. Costa Curta is the guilty party there. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Timber. Totti. Platini. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. And it's Totti. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Platini. Fiore.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's found a way through. No, that's been intercepted. Conte.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Mbappe. Fiore. Out of play for a goal kick. Into the last 5 minutes. Tonali. Fiore. Tries to play it through. Birmingham Legion needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Now, the ball's gone astray. Ball's gone out of play. Rijkaard. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lovely, now then. That is a brilliant interception. Rijkaard. And the referee brings it to a close. Birmingham Legion have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it.
Hello,
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he's...